What's going on, everybody? It's me, Keioffa. I'm back with another video. So, welcome if you have not seen any of my other videos. As you can tell, I'm a certified surgical tech. I travel to multiple facilities inside of Jacksonville, Florida. No, I'm not a traveling tech, but I do have several PRN jobs at several different facilities. And so, at this facility on this specific day, I was in endoscopy. And so oh yeah, sorry, I had something in my mouth. So at this place, we only do colonoscopies and maybe like a polyp or a biopsy and things like that, but we don't do the EGDs and things like that. We just do colonoscopies, like I said. And whoever does the colonoscopy, whoever is in endo that day, you have to turn over your instruments, which in this case will be your scope. And like I told y'all guys, or I don't know if y'all heard it on the last video, when you work at surgery centers, you have to be able to basically do whatever is there. It's not like how you have a team that just do endoscopy at hospitals. They have a team just for endoscopy, and they have a team just for ortho, and they have a team just for, each individual service. In the surgery centers, you don't have that, and you need to like basically know the steps to each different department so you can be like an asset to the team instead of basically the weakest link. And so once I manually cleaned the scope, that scope I just took out was clean, and I went to hang it. I think I might be able to show y'all like a little snippet of it a little bit later of how we dry our instrument, or how we dry the scopes at this specific facility. But now I'm gonna clean the scope, and I have to manually clean it, and then put it in that Medavator, which is the machine that you see that I took the other one out of. And so it'll go ahead and clean the instrument, or it'll clean the scope, and once it's done processing, then it'll be taken out and it'll be hung up to dry, and you can only use them. It's like a 7-day processing, 7 days after it's been processed. So if we don't use that scope within the next 7 days, then it'll have to be reprocessed, just because it's been sitting on the shelf for so long. And they're not sterile, they're just surgically like clean, they're not sterile. And so normally the scope will get used again before the 7 days, but sometimes it don't, and you just redo it. But I only had, I think, two endoscopies that day, and then we had one, what is it, OR case with this one of the same colo, or actually he's a general doctor. And so we went and did that. Then I came back and cleaned the scope. So that's what you see me doing now. I had to push, when you clean these scopes, there's a few things that you have to do, and what you see me doing right now, it's not like the great picture. I didn't want to put my phone right there, but next time I might put it like on the top so you can see what I'm doing. But I have to push this like brush through the channel. It's two different channels, and so you push this wire brush through it, and the wire brush is disposable. Every patient gets a kit, and in the kit it is a brush, a wire brush, and a sponge, and you basically just use that to clean it. And then I have to run some other things, which you see me hooking up to now. I run some solution, so that water that I'm washing the scope in, it has that blue thing on the wall, has basically detergent in it. And in order for me to get the detergent through all of the canals and channels of that scope, I have to put it in a little blue thing that you see. It's called a TubeBuddy, but it's the little blue thing that's actually sitting on the counter. You can't see what it's doing now, but what is happening in the water is the water's been swished through the scope, and it'll do it a total of 80 seconds, because the cycle is 40 seconds and we run our cycle twice. So at this specific facility, that's how you do it. And then once it's done with the TubeBuddy, I'll put it inside the Medavator, and the Medavator will also send some more different types of detergent through the channels and things like that. It's kind of cool, but maybe you'll see it. It's not like the best video, because like I said, I just didn't want anything to get all over my phone. It was already a little bit much for me to put had a phone in that room anyways. And so for me, because I just feel like that room is disgusting. But you saw me put it in there, and I'm going to start the cycle, and then that's basically it. I'll clean up. That blue thing I just threw away was part of the kit that each patient gets. And so I had on 2 pair of gloves. I don't know if you could see it, but I had a pair on that was under that apron or whatever. And so then in this room, I put gloves on, y'all, like every time I touch something, because it just be, I don't know what be clean and what don't be clean, and it's just a lot. But yeah, I just wanted to come to you guys and show you all like what to expect if you was a endoscopy tech at a surgery center for a day. It's not all bad. I mean, it's just a cold, you doing colons, and it's a lot of interesting smells to say the least. But anyways, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and go. I appreciate you all, and thank you for watching. I love you if nobody has told you they love you today, and I will catch you guys on the next video. Bye.